Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. This is Pokemondays, the stream where I sit around and I draw Pokemon for a while and other people watch me.
Hello.
I also have Tennelle here who is going to co-commentate with us, and that's it right now, but we might have other people showing up at a later time.
Yeah.
Figured I'd just do a short one this time. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm drawing all the Pokemon. I got a list of all of them. And we're just getting through them all. Here we go. There we go. Now I see people flooding into the chat.
Woohoo!
I am also posting that we're going live in all the various places where it is appropriate. All right, so I will go ahead and switch over to this screen. I guess to give you an idea of where we are right now, last time I did 1,000,000 Pikachus and a few other Pokemon, and today I am hoping to finish up all of the Generation 4 Pokemon. So,
how many is that?
I want to do Gen 4 on 420 and do about 20 Pokemon.
Perfect.
It's a joke. Here's my list. If you want to see the full list, you can go down into the description of this video and you can see the list of all Pokemon I've done. You can see all Pokemon in purple or orange are done. Red Pokemon I'm not doing until we get official artwork for them. And white Pokemon are the only Pokemon I have not done yet. So, today I am planning on doing Heatran, Regigigas. Regigigas. Yeah, that's the correct amount of Gis. Okay. Heatran, Regigigas, Phione, Manaphy, Darkrai, and then Arceus. All the RCI.
Times like 18 or whatever.
17.
17.
I've already done one, but I'm going to do the other 17 of them. So that is my plan for today. But you can screw up my plans, because if you donate $5 or more in a super chat here on the YouTubes and say the Pokemon of Pokemon I have not done, please double check with my list to make sure it's one I have not done yet. I will do that Pokemon immediately instead of doing all the other Pokemon. So that's how this goes. That's what we do, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Do you have slow mode on the chat enabled? Because you should do that before you get too deep into things.
How do I do that?
Go to the YouTube, and there's like the settings up in the top right corner. The little gear. Yeah. Live chat, slow mode. Do it like 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, slow mode is now set. It means you can talk every 30 seconds, so make sure what you say counts, I guess.
It just helps with spam.
It's true. All right, now that we are just getting started, time for us to get started. And we get to start with Heatran. This thing is weird.
Yeah, what is this thing? I don't think I've ever seen it before.
That's fair. It is Fire Steel type. It is a legendary that you can catch in the post game of the 4th generation.
Right.
And most people generally forget that it exists because it's weird and dumb.
Okay.
I think that's about it.
All right.
It really doesn't have a special backstory about why it exists.
I was gonna say, like, why? What is it supposed to look like?
Yes.
I just don't see what like animal it's supposed to be. It kind of looks like some kind of bug, sort of, but it doesn't have 6 legs.
It's not a bug. It's just this weird fire magma spewing thing.
Yeah.
That's about all I can tell you. I will say, it is the only legendary that can have a gender.
Really?
Yep. Don't know why. There's no reason for it to have a gender. It still can't breed.
So you could pick up a male or female version of this?
Yep.
Huh.
They look identical, but they have a gender. It doesn't do anything. Technically, it could be affected by attract, which, if anything, is a detriment.
Well, it makes it feel like it was some kind of mistake then.
You'd think, but they never fixed it or changed it. And, you know, they probably were working on this Pokemon long enough that they would have realized if they had done that.
Right.
So who knows why Heatran has a gender? Who knows why Heatran exists? It does, and so here we are doing it.
So here we are.
Here we go again. Kinda wanna be more than friends. You know, I haven't touched Pokemon in the past week.
It's good to take a break from it.
Yeah, it's just I'm not used to that.
Yeah, you've been
Going
pushing them out.
going pretty ham on it.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly don't do any Pokemon and it's like, huh, that's weird. What am I doing with my life? Well, I've been playing a lot of Magic. That's what I've been doing with my life. The latest Magic the Gathering set came out, and so I played a lot of it because I enjoy playing Magic. Guy's got a weird face.
Mm-hmm. It's not very appealing, no matter what way you shake it. There's just not much to really like about this guy.
Or girl.
Or girl, whatever. This Pokemon. It's not even, I would say, like, ugly cute. Just kind of like...
It's just kind of a, huh.
Alright.
That's an interesting design choice. Okay then. That's how I feel about it. I feel mostly ambivalent to this thing.
I mean, okay, this may... This is coming from someone who is not, like the biggest Pokemon fan, and I have obviously a very limited knowledge of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But in my experience, I would say that I find that Legendaries that aren't the like box art Legendaries kind of usually feel like leftover table scraps Pokemon.
Ooh.
Like, this is a design we had laying around. We don't really have any other use for it, so here you go. It's a legendary.
You're not entirely wrong, but I wouldn't say that it's that way with all extra legendaries. This particular generation definitely feels like it has a couple like that. This thing, for example.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there are definitely some other Pokemon, some other legendaries in this generation that people do enjoy, that are just extras.
I don't even necessarily mean it as like a negative thing. It's just kind of like a, yeah, this Pokemon wouldn't work if it was just in the base game as it is. It would be weird and like.
Well, for one, we can't have another fire type running around in Generation 4. We can only have the two.
I mean, like, design-wise.
Yeah.
Like, Gen 5. I really love Victini. But, like, even Victini, who I feel like is pretty well designed, doesn't really fit in with a lot of the rest of the Gen 5 Pokemon. It doesn't have that, like, a lot of the other Gen 5 Pokemon, it's like, you get what the idea is behind it. It's connected to an animal, or, like, this type of fashion or something, But, like, Victini, it's a cute Pokemon. Don't even really know what it is. It's just cute.
I mean, yeah. Victini was designed for one specific purpose. All the other generations had their own cute little chibi thing flying around. Generation 1 had Mew, Generation 2 had Celebi, Generation 3 had Jirachi, Generation 4 had Manaphy, and then Generation 5 is like, well, we'll do Victini. Wow, does Generation 6 have one? Or 7 for that matter. Now I don't know. Well, who knows? There are no plans for another Your Character Here stream at this point.
Yep. If I do ever make plans, you can see an announcement will happen over on Twitter or on the community tab here in YouTube.
thankfully, this thing has not been super difficult to design. It's going rather quickly, in fact. Like, the basic concept behind this thing is, what if liquid metal? That's it. Just, what if liquid metal? Hey, don't spam full caps. Also, you can double check my list in the description to see if I've done a Pokemon yet. And I'm going to let you know, yes, I've done Pyukumuku. The only Pokemon that are left at this point are pretty much Legendaries. So you can see the completed Pokemon over on shawnflowers.tumblr.com.
Yep.
You can type it out, or there is also a link in the description for that as well. Most Pokemon are done at this point. So if you're asking for one, there's a good chance I've already done it. This guy kind of looks like a frog.
Yeah. Kinda. Like, he's kind of in between the stage of tadpole and frog. Where he's still kind of got a weird tail.
Yep. Ghetto, ghetto. Ribbit and all that. Oh yeah, don't forget to schedule tomorrow's video.
Yes, thank you. Also, please don't repeat questions in chat. If we haven't answered your question, it means that I don't really want to talk about it. I am reading the chat, so I'm seeing your questions.
Repeating the questions is not going to make us want to answer them.
Mm-hmm.
Often, the opposite happens. Or at least that's how it is for me.
Yeah.
If I see someone continuously saying the same question over and over again, I'm gonna just, like, tune it out.
I saw it the first time you posted it. Didn't really feel like answering. Every subsequent time you post it, I'm like, oh, now I'm really not going to answer.
Alright, well, Heatran is done because he took all of 5 seconds. Well, I mean, that's not true. But Heatran is done, so now we move on to the next 3 Generation 4 Legendaries. Regigigas, Phione and Manaphy. Ooh, we get to save the Edgelord for last. All right. It's a weird Pokemon, yes it is, do-do-do. I mean, all of these are weird. If I'm being honest.
All Gen 4 Legendaries?
Yeah, this generation had too many Legendaries, as did the next generation. So Regigigas, as you might be able to guess from its name, is another Regi. Just like the Regirock, Regice, and Registeel from the previous generation. In fact, you can only get this guy from from bringing the other 3 Regis to his location.
Someone asked what's your favorite and least favorite Legendaries. Least favorite Legendary is probably most of them. Because I don't really have a whole lot of strong opinions. But ones that I did like, and I remember using on my team, is Volcania? that firebug.
Volcarona.
Volcarona.
Not an actual legendary.
No?
Nope.
That's not a legendary?
Nope.
Oh.
It's just a very strong post-game Pokemon. It's a pseudo-legendary. There's a number of them, and it is one of the many.
Well, I guess legendaries are just trash then.
I mean, honestly, I don't use a lot of legendaries either.
Mm-hmm.
I often don't see the point.
Legendaries often just have, like, higher base stats, correct?
Oh yeah, they're just really strong compared to everything else.
Yeah.
So it feels kind of like cheating.
I mean, it's not. The game gives it to you, but I don't know. I'm not interested in legendaries. They don't evolve. You can't get them until way late in the game.
All valid arguments.
By the point you would get a legendary,
You probably
I
have a set
already
team
have
already.
a team that I'm attached to. And, like, I've built my whole team around my team. So throwing a legendary into the mix would just, like, completely mess it up.
You don't belong here. There are interesting things that I will catch, but then I pretty much never use them on any sort of team because, well, I already have my team. I don't need this thing on my team. The only legendary that I've really... Well, okay, I guess there's two. The only legendaries I've really ever done anything with is Groudon in Generation 3 because it was my first generation, so of course I played around with the legendary. And then Generation... I used Raikou, Thundercat, in the Generation 4 remakes. And that was kind of fun. But that's also because Generation 4 has not a lot of options that are good. Ew. Throwing shade. What Pokemon looks the coolest? Well, that's difficult to say, because there can be Pokemon that look cool, but they're not the best looking Pokemon. Because some look cool, and others are cute. And some are beautiful, and some are tough. Yes, I am being pedantic. But I would say Scyther looks pretty cool. Do I toast my Pop-tart? Yes.
Most of the time. For me. I'm not answering for you.
I mean, I sometimes, very rarely eat specific kinds without toasting them. But on the general whole, Pop-tarts just taste correct when they're popped from a toaster. You know, the tarts are popped, like the name implies.
You know, I actually didn't know you were supposed to do that to Pop-Tarts until sometime in high school.
Oh no.
I thought you just ate them from the package. So as a kid, that's how I ate them.
Oh dear.
No one told me. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's when I found out, is because someone saw me eating a plain Pop-Tart and they're like, oh, how can you eat it like that? And I'm like, yeah, Pop-Tarts aren't great, but, you know, I gotta eat something. They're like, no, I mean eat it untoasted. And I'm like, toasted? What?
But, like, it's written right on the package. Stick in toaster for X amount of time.
I don't read the directions on a Pop-Tart, especially if I thought all you did was open it up and eat it. Would you look at the directions on a fruit snack?
Well, I guess not.
No, exactly. As far as I knew, they were called Pop-Tarts is because they were tarts, and they're called Pop because pop was a cool word in the 90s.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think that's unreasonable.
No, it's not. It's just like, whoa.
Emily says, toasted? High school Tennelle. What is a Pop-Tart? Yeah, they don't have Pop-Tarts everywhere. I think because they're, barely have any nutrition in them and they're full of sugar. Pop-Tarts are just...
It's like pastries.
Yeah. They're pseudo-strudels.
They're like really cheaply made strudels here in America that you stick in a toaster for like 5 minutes, and there's like 1,200 different flavors. But the basic flavors are cherry, strawberry, blueberry, wild berry.
Wild berry, man. That's where it's at.
Yeah. Wild berry's good.
Plus, it's got those colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, like, the color on that was 90% of the reason why I liked them so much. The purple and blue frosting. I don't even think I had a, like, strawberry or blueberry Pop-Tart until I was in high school either, because...
Ugh, my family always got the cherry ones, and they were garbage.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like cherry.
The cherry ones are gross.
No, the only ones I had as a kid were the cinnamon brown sugar.
Well, I mean, the cinnamon brown sugar are also good.
Yeah.
That being said, in high school, we had like you had the main line you could go down and get like whatever the main meal is, or you could just spend some of your lunch.
All your parents' money.
Yeah, spend all your parents' money on like an a la carte line where they just had various things that you could just pick up whatever you wanted. And I never thought anything on that line looked good either, but when the main line was garbage, I would go over to the a la carte line. I would get a pack of s'mores Pop-Tarts and often a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's it. That's all I had.
Such bullshit. You had to pay extra for that a la carte line, thinking back on it.
Yeah.
Because, like, everything there was, like, an extra charge. And kids who had free or reduced lunches
Couldn't get anything.
couldn't get anything from that line.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like there was... Okay. Ooh. Ooh, the more I think about it, the angrier I get.
Well, while you are getting angry, I am getting done with Regigigas.
Nice. Nice.
And also, some people might be like, why didn't you put all the eyes on him? And I'm going to respond with, are those his eyes? Or are the holes in his face his eyes?
Well, either way, why wouldn't you put them all on there? Oh, because you don't have enough room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing where I don't know if I think these holes are the 7 black holes are supposed to be his eyes, because that's how the other Regis work. Is they have 7 glowing dots that are their eyes. So I'm assuming that these are his eyes.
Tuss is in chat and she says, I walked into anger. Yeah, we're just reliving how classist and bullshit school environments were.
More Pop-tarts? Disgusting? Ah, no, they're actually really good. Those are ones that
Way too much sugar, man.
Yeah. Those are actually the reason I stopped eating Pop-tarts, because it was too much.
Mm.
That, and they were also really good, but too much.
I don't eat Pop-tarts anymore because they're just way too sugary. They hurt my teeth.
Yes.
But...
All right. Anyways, Regigigas is done, so I'm moving
Excuse
on
me.
to Phione. Now you can continue.
Thank you. If you want a real good Pop-tart experience, you get the cinnamon brown sugar ones.
I don't know. I have conflicted feelings on the cinnamon brown sugar ones.
Hold up. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
You put them in the toaster. They pop up. Pull them out. And then, while they're still hot, you put some butter on top of them. Nice, hot, melted butter.
I mean, you certainly like your butter.
I do. Who doesn't like butter?
People with heart problems.
Oh, they like butter too. They just shouldn't have it. Yeah, just squares of sugar. Yeah, see, Tuss gets it. She says they still like butter.
Also, Tuss, get in chat if you're feeling up to it. If you're not feeling up to it, then stay out of chat.
Well, stay in
Well, yeah.
the chat.
Voice chat is
yeah.
what I meant.
Active artist, I don't mind at all. All of my fan-made designs are totally free to use. Don't have to ask me. I appreciate you asking me, but also, like, go ahead.
Dragon designs or cat designs?
Both. They're specifically talking about my Wings of Fire designs, but...
I suspected as much.
I get a lot of asks on
Oh,
my
Tess
Tumblr.
says they need to eat first. Okay, that's fair.
Get that grub.
Eat that good.
I get a lot of asks on my Tumblr, and this is something we need to cover in a frequently asked thing. But I always get a lot of asks if people can use my warrior designs for stuff. And yes, please, I do not mind.
Ah, Tennelle.
What?
Do you have any idea how you get this specific Pokemon?
Who are you working on?
I am working on Phione.
I mean, it's Gen 4, so no, I have absolutely no idea. I know nothing.
To get Phione, at least way back in the day when these games were new, Generation 4 was new,
Uh-huh.
you had to purchase a completely different game. you had to purchase a copy of Pokemon Tamers, which is a spin-off game where it's a spin-off Pokemon game. It plays differently. You spin circles around Pokemon to befriend them for a little bit, and then after you're done with them, they go away. Like, they just go back into the wild. But
I've never heard of this game before.
Uh-huh. They're not... Is it Tamers or Rangers? Pokemon
Now that
Ranger.
sounds more familiar.
I think it's Pokemon Rangers. Yeah. So you get Pokemon Rangers. You beat Pokemon Rangers. Once you beat Pokemon Rangers, you're given a special egg for this Pokemon here, the one right below it, Manaphy.
Do you have to take that egg back into...
Yes, you do a special trade over to a regular game, which means you have to have a second DS and a copy of Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. You trade that egg over. You hatch that egg. You now have a Manaphy. Also, you only get one egg per copy of Pokemon Rangers. Even if you reset the game, you don't get a second egg. So, you have to buy a brand new copy of Pokemon Rangers to get this egg. Never used. From there, you take that Manaphy, you stick it into the breeding zone, the daycare, with a Ditto specifically. Ditto is the only Pokemon that you can breed this thing with. You breed it, you get a Phione. Phione is weaker. It cannot evolve. It sucks. But that's the only way to get it. Is
So
to
wait,
get
are
a
we
super
talking
rare.
about the one that you're working on right now, or the one below it that's pictured here?
Okay, the one below it is Manaphy. That's the one you have to get the egg of from the other game. But then you breed the Manaphy with a Ditto, and you get a brand new Pokemon called Phione, which is the top one. And that Pokemon cannot breed itself. It cannot evolve back into a Manaphy. So it's essentially a separate Pokemon that is a crossbreed between a Manaphy and a Ditto. It doesn't get extra special abilities. Its stats are weaker. It's just a bad Pokemon.
Why does Game Freak do stuff like this, other than to make money? But, I mean, would it be worse if Game Freak made you do all this to get a really good Pokemon, or to get a really bad Pokemon like this?
That's an excellent question that I don't know how to answer.
I think the correct answer is that it would be better if Game Freak didn't do shit like this.
Yeah, that sounds correct. But they're not going to do that. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, Zwa says, are we talking about one of the rarest Pokemon in the entire franchise?
Yep. Phione is literally the definition of, we have Manaphy at home.
It's like it doesn't even look all that different from the one below it.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like it's a pre-evolution or a baby form. It's silly and dumb. You know, now I'm really curious if Phione has ever shown up in the anime. Because there was a Manaphy movie. But I don't know if Phione ever showed up in the anime in any way. Phione looks kind of like Baltoy. Yep. Oh, apparently they did in one episode. How did that work? Oh, and Zwa's saying that Manaphy is the rarest, like one of the rarest and hardest Pokemon to get a legitimate shiny version of. Just because if you trade the Manaphy over from the game and it wasn't shiny, you had to buy a whole new copy of Pokemon Ranger.
Oh, wow.
Which is a full-fledged game. So it's expensive.
Favorite Wings of Fire character? Has been and probably will always be Darkstalker. Zwa, you are powerful now. I have made you a mod.
Oh my. I think that works pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Besides, Zwa looks good in blue.
It's true. Boom. Well, I think that just about does it. For Phione here. Which means we get to move on to Manaphy. Man, I can't wait for the point where we start watching Pokemon movies for Animation Pilgrimage.
So many Pokemon movies.
Yep. Some of them are legitimately good. Not all, but some amount. Boop. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not sure why, but feeling a little tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been kind of drowsy, I guess, today.
Mm-hmm. I also don't feel like I've been sleeping as well as I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think it's because our sleep schedules are so messed up?
It might be partly that. And also just shock and surprise, being stuck at home all the time, not doing a whole lot,
Mm-hmm.
just messes with your rhythm.
Yeah.
And I think that might be part of it as well.
We should take another walk soon. Go outside, maybe ride our bikes.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad idea. Hmm. Manaphy's body shape is deceptively different.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not quite the exact same as Phione. It's a little bit bigger. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. Who knows? Oh. You know, that little yellow spot on the stomach probably would show. Thank you, Miss Blue Frost. Manaphy is a blob, while Phione is a sphere. Yeah. You are not incorrect. Ooh, Tennelle. What type is Manaphy?
Water, psychic.
Just water.
Just water?
Yep.
I guess psychic now for everything. Psychic's stupid like that.
I mean, it's not a bad idea because a lot of legendaries are psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think these three are done. So now we move on to the next. Need a secondary type on a legendary Pokemon? Psychic. You are correct, Crystal Cobblemaker. That feels like what they do. Oh, I get to work on Dark.
Dark.
Darkrai, yeah. The reason I call him Dark is because the Japanese word for dark is kurai. So his name is literally Dark and then Dark. His name is Dark.
Dark?
Yes. Hi, Tuss.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Who's Dark?
Darkrai.
Ah.
I guess you came into the audio just a little bit too late, but
In the middle of Shawn's explanation.
kurai is the Japanese word for dark. So Darkrai is literally dark.
A great name.
Yep. I mean, he is the first dark type legendary, so
Is
I
he?
wanna get the
Yes.
point across.
Well, that's silly.
dark type was introduced in Generation 2, and then it took him until Generation 4 to make a dark type legendary.
Dark type's so cool, though.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, Darkrai is really cool.
To answer the question earlier, then, I guess. What Pokemon's the coolest? Most Pokemon that are dark type.
Most of the Edgelord Pokemon.
Yeah.
You too. Who is next?
I mean, aren't you a little biased, though?
A little. I got my pop figure of him.
Yeah?
It came early. It came really early.
I remember seeing that.
It's not supposed to come out till May, and I got it already. So I was like, oh, okay. It was a birthday present from a friend. So very cute. Bandit, I was gonna grab my tablet, but you're kind of in the way. You don't care.
Oh, after I do Darkrai, after I work on Dark,
Dark.
I will be doing 17 of the same Pokemon.
Again?
Yep,
Who this time?
Arceus.
Ah.
Arceus, Arceus, however you want to pronounce it.
Just always remember Arceus being mentioned in House MD. House just suddenly was like Arceus above or something like that. It just kind of it's a random throwaway line, but he just randomly is like, I'm a Pokemon nerd apparently. I feel like I should watch that show again now that I've been into the doctor and hospital system so much, but I feel like it just pissed me off.
Sorry, which show?
House MD.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, he says Arceus above?
Yeah.
What?
He just, yeah, it's a random throwaway line. He just says it like during a meeting with the other doctors.
That is amazing.
So House likes Pokemon.
When did he have time to play Pokemon? Between his crippling addiction to pain medication and being a smarmy asshole.
Exactly. Maybe he just watched the anime.
The thought of House watching the Pokemon anime is...
He played Pokemon on his clinic hours.
I'd believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I watched like the first 3 seasons or something. Maybe up to the first 6, possibly.
I watched all of them, but I didn't see like the very, very end. I know what happens, but I didn't see it when the show got canceled. It should have stopped much earlier, honestly. But I actually liked when they changed doctors. When they didn't have the original 3 anymore.
I actually stopped watching before the original cast cycled out, so I
Well,
honestly can't say.
The original cast was still around so much it didn't really matter.
I was about to say, I didn't know they ever cycled them out.
They didn't actually leave. They just weren't on House's team anymore.
Oh. I didn't even know that because I stopped watching before that even happened. All right, who am I doing? Right, Dark. And
Dark.
the first 2 Arceus on my list, I put Grass and Fire.
Emily in the chat is asking, what are your favorite shinies?
None.
You don't like any of them?
I mean, I think a couple of them are cool, but
You did get a Gudra.
it's true. I did go through the effort to get a shiny Gudra.
Which is like the first time you've ever done that.
Yes.
So...
And the only shiny I've ever found actually legitimately in game is a Zubat. Which, yes, I like Zubat, but like, I've used Zubat so many times, I was just like, oh.
Shiny Zubat.
Cool. Alright.
I like shiny Mewtwo. He's green.
I mean, that's the color of legend or shinies in the OG games.
I
Green
made
or
a-
gold. Green or
I
gold.
made a plushie of the, or crochet plushie of the regular one, and then I made one of the shiny one, so. I used sparkly yarn for the shiny one, so he's smaller than the original because the weight of the yarn was a little different. He looks like a baby.
Neat.
Yeah, shiny Mew's cute. Blue.
So Darkrai is interesting because he's made of shadows and he's like the nightmare Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
When he, in the anime at least, when he appears and disappears, like he's just an amorphous blob, and this ring of teeth around his head is a closed mouth, and then like it'll open up and his head will pop out. It's like, oh, that's a neat idea. Like actually making the mouth design a literal actual mouth.
It's a great design.
Mm-hmm.
Bandit, are you going to sleep? Picture. Bandit has decided that she is sleeping in my bed now.
Yeah. What a queen.
And I feel like she's only doing it because I told my dad that she doesn't do that anymore.
She's like, oh, huh? Well then,
'Cause
time
she
to
used
fix
to.
that.
And I'd wake up with like her feet in my face and claws all over the place, and I'm just like, hello. And then she stopped because she gets annoyed because I move too much when I'm trying to fall. But no, last night she was just like, no, I'm determined. I am staying here.
Uh-huh.
Even though I kept waking her up and she kept making noises like, Mom, stop.
Stop moving. This is my bed.
I did buy her a new bed, her own bed. She'd get here in a couple days.
Yeah.
One of those little round donut beds. It's like a little bit, like real soft and cushy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to sink into. Keep her warm. Especially because she might get shaved soon.
Gotta have some hair removal.
Yeah, she's got chronic matting.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to keep up with it, but it's just
Getting to be too much.
bad. And then she pulls her own hair out because she's also trying to keep up with it, so. She's had her teeth get snagged on mats a couple times where I'll look over and she's just stuck on herself. I have to go save her.
Silly kitty.
Oh, look at her. If they ever needed cats to play the roles of cats in Warriors, I would nominate Bandit for Yellow Fang.
She has the perfect voice for you.
Yeah.
I had no idea that thing was a mouse. Honestly, I always thought Darkrai was a drag queen or something. Huh. And now they're calling it drag.
Drag cry?
Darkrai. I've been very unproductive today, so let's see if I can get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't sleep much last night, and then I took a nap today and ended up sleeping all day.
Oh.
Do I hear our neighbors mowing their lawn?
I don't know.
Like, I don't think it's our immediate neighbors.
No, I don't think so. I think it might have just been a loud car rumbling by.
I don't know, I feel like I've been hearing it consistently for a bit now. Like, I can hear it right now.
Oh, wait. I think it is one of our neighbors. I think I see him. I saw somebody just walk in their yard. And they kind of looked like they were pushing something.
We have so many people walking outside, just constantly.
Shawn and I caught up with the Beastars manga last night, and I am I'm wanting more.
Yeah, I haven't read the manga, but I know about a couple of like characters that are supposed to show up in the next anime season, and I'm just like, oh, I really want to see like Melon.
Oh, Melon's gonna show up next season?
Apparently.
Oh, wow.
That seems really fast.
That's just what I've seen from other people, like saying what arcs are supposed to show up in the next.
That seems egregiously fast.
Do they not show up till real late in the manga?
Well, no, like the next arc happens, and then the arc after that is when Melon would start showing up.
Maybe Melon will show up like at the very end. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
Like as a teaser for the next season, I could see that. But if they show up in like halfway through the next season, I would be shocked.
Yeah.
Either way, I really want to see them because I like the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about them except their design and what they are.
Melon is an interesting character, to say the least. But let's not talk more about that, because we'll get into spoilers.
Yeah.
On a different note, I really like when we actually get introduced to Lugosi's family.
Yes.
Oh.
Lugosi's family members are
so good.
So good. They're very interesting.
Them.
It explains a lot.
I always love seeing characters' families after you've gotten to know the character really well.
Uh-huh. And you're like, oh, that's why you're like that.
Oh. We have that in D&D. Like, I keep being like, I really want to meet y'all's family. Like, the ones that have families. I want to meet y'all's family. Especially, like, Sigismund, because he talks about his mom all the time in character, about how she used to make him pies and beat the shit out of him. Because, like, not in an abusive way, in a she trained him way. But it's made Lunari think that in human culture, the mom just beats you up as a child. And that's how you learn to fight.
Oh, of course.
That's
that makes sense to me.
Somebody asked if y'all have watched Demon Slayer. It's on my list.
Shawn's watched it.
You like it?
Oh, yes, this show. Yeah, sorry. That's one of those shows with like a name 7 miles long that has a different English and Japanese name. Yes, I have seen that show. I think it's neat. There's one very, very big problem.
Oh. Oh no.
But like it, with the basic premise that they set up for the show, the creators kind of wrote themselves into a corner. So yeah, I'll just say it's not really a spoiler, but main character's sister turns into a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And so the problem is how the sister character is handled. And some of the powers that she gets. And then the show is mostly fine, but then it's when it gets to the fans and the shipping that it becomes 100% not okay.
Listen, I avoid that stuff.
Because,
Anything I
guys, these children are like 12.
Oh no. Like I don't mind a little bit of shipping with like kid characters if it's just like simple, like but chill out, please.
Oh, and then one of like the friend characters should go die in a fire. I hate him so much.
I'm watching Psychopath right now for the first time.
Yeah?
It's been on my list for a long time.
I've never watched Psychopaths.
It's really interesting. It's it's a cop show that takes place in the future where they can like scan to see if you'd be a criminal or not.
Oh, I can see problems coming up from that.
Oh yeah, it's very like they address that too. It's like it basically can read your aura, which they call your psychopath. And if it gets too dark, then it's just like they have license to kill you. Just and it can get dark just from you getting hysterical because you've been in a traumatic experience.
If you're 12, you shouldn't have a YouTube account.
Nope.
Agree. Does you have to be 13 to have a YouTube account?
Oh, yeah, supposedly. I'm just going to let you know, if you're 12, that's really young. You are not safe on the internet.
And even more so than that, because I get it, I was 12 and on the internet once too. You shouldn't be advertising your age.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're going to be 12 on the internet, don't tell people you're 12. Anyways, back to talking about violent anime.
Yes, Shawn does watch the sub versus the dub. I like to watch some of the dubs, which are not always terrible.
Oh yeah, I 100% watch in original Japanese.
Like the Psychopath dub is not bad at all. Like they do very well. I've come across some awful ones, and I will switch over to subs if that's the case. Or if people just tell me that the content's been changed way too much, then I'll just like not even bother with the dub.
That's always annoying when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, we changed the context of what was going on.
Thanks, Funimation.
Why? We didn't want to bring up the gays, so we dropped it.
Exactly.
Why?
Why?
I mean, not saying that every time an anime is changed, it's because of the gays or anything.
It's stuff like that, though.
Yeah, it's quote-unquote controversial stuff for American audiences.
Mm-hmm.
Which is... Yeah. I love your poofy shoulder pads, my dude. I will say the Darkrai movie was not one of the better ones.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen it.
It's like, Darkrai is just running around trying to stop Palkia and Dialga from killing each other.
Oh, farting.
I'm assuming you meant that to your cat.
No, I was just saying, like, Darkrai's like, stop fighting.
Oh, stop fighting. I thought you said stop farting.
No, she's not farting at the moment. She was last night when I was trying to sleep.
Oh, what background color do I put on Darkrai?
The blue of the eye?
Yeah. Or a red.
Yeah, or the red.
Ooh, you know, red. I think like a deep maroon would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Aw, yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Oh.
Hello.
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 Oh, hello. Hello.
It'd be a water. It'd be in watery Audrey.
A Wadri?
A soggy Audrey?
Soggy Audrey. Yeah, that too. Hey. Sorry I wasn't here sooner. I ended up spending a lot more time on the porch with my mom petting the dogs than I anticipated.
Well, that sounds like a good time.
Dog time is always good time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Plus, I got pulled pork.
Oh, nice.
Because mom made extra of food this week to like feed everyone.
Did you say pulled pork?
Yes, she
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm literally putting some of it on the buns she also gave with it right now. I'm so excited.
I had a panini.
Panini, that's nice too.
Yum.
did. We had chicken quesadillas.
Yes, we did.
Ah, nice.
They were
Quesadillas
delicious.
Quesadillas used to be a staple in my household.
All right. Our Dark is done. Dark. So
Cool stuff.
now we move on to the final Pokemon in Generation 4.
I literally paused biting my food because I was like, what? No,
The final?
not the final Pokemon. It can't be.
No, just of Generation 4. All 17 forms of him.
Nice.
It's only just color variation, right?
Yep, it's going to be real easy.
Okay.
It's just going to be time consuming.
Don't know what this pose is that I end up with here. But I'm rolling with it.
Yep, that pulled pork is good.
Mm. See, now I'm just thinking about how I've got pierogies downstairs, and pulled pork and pierogies would be perfect together.
I have not had that before. I will have to try that when we live together.
Yeah.
I've never actually had a pierogi.
Same
I
here.
didn't have them until I was forced to make them for the college, but
They
They're-
sound good.
they're good. And what I usually do is make them with sautéed peppers and onions and like mushrooms. So you just get this nice like buttery, potatoey, oniony meal.
Like fajitas on potatoes and butter?
Basically.
That sounds like the best thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, so I'm really close to the end of Persona 5.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I love it.
it's so fun.
I actually was awake 20 hours yesterday and played Persona 5 the whole time.
That's a mood.
That's the mood. The end of that game is non-stop, and Tennelle doesn't know any of it, so...
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything more. Just all I can say is I have the best girls and boys and I love them. I think I might
Good
actually
characters.
I think I might actually like max out all of my confidants.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Just like major surprise.
I did not manage that on my first playthrough.
No.
Well, to be entirely fair, I did go back by a whole month and restart because I was like, wait, I used my time extremely inefficiently here.
But what if I want to sit and eat a billion hamburgers?
I mean, I did a lot of that too because what I realized is I needed maximum guts and I was nowhere close to that.
Exactly.
So, like, honestly, eating a bunch of burgers is a good idea.
It is. It's just really funny that that's how he spends his time.
Oh yeah, no, especially when it's like, here is a stack of burgers. It's like at least 10 burgers, like right there in like this huge stack. It's like, eat all of this now. Like, I did it in half an hour. Are you proud of me, Mom? I have
Never.
guts.
Mona's like, no, not really. Disgusting. Go to sleep.
It's exactly what he's like, and then I'm like, but if I sleep with all this on my stomach, I'll get fat. It's your own fault. Oh. Now choosing who I hang out with each day right now, so I can make sure I am using my time wisely.
Hey look, I did an Arceus.
Woo! Now it's time to just recolor them.
Yay! You did that
Well, I
fast.
mean, that's what I've already done Arceus.
Oh,
I
that's
just
right. You already did Arceus. Now you just need to recolor them
Oh,
all.
okay. I was like, wow, that was quick.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
exactly
just
what I was thinking.
no, I just have to recolor Arceus about 1,200 times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just restart this. I don't like this stuff.
I'm always surprised by which parts of like the game Morgana decides like, yeah, I'm gonna leave you two alone while you talk, and it's like, why is it some people and not others, and also sometimes with one person and not other times with one person? Like, what are you, cat?
Fickle.
Yeah, that seems
Correct.
accurate. Hey look, I got another Arceus done.
Amazing.
Wow, you're so quick.
Thank you. I feel like I'm improving. Arceus 3 through 5.
Oh man.
Pretty sure this is a Homestuck fan character, but I'm not certain of that.
Oh, someone. Oh, I saw you were doing like bell commissions.
Yeah.
So people
maybe a
just
little bit.
pay you bells in Animal Crossing and you do commissions for them?
Mhm.
How do you pay someone bells? I've been wondering that.
You just literally like go down, like how you dropped 10,000 bells into the hole to bury them.
Uh-huh.
You just, take out however many bells you want, and then you go to someone's island and drop them on the ground, and there you go.
Okay.
So you need to physically interact with a person? Ew.
You can just give them the dodo code, so you don't have to like exchange friend codes or anything.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Ugh, that still requires like interacting with people.
I just, personally, I don't know how anyone has any money in that game because I am always out of it.
People who really know how to work the turnip. Like somebody was like, I'll pay you as soon as I've got my turnips sold. And it's like, okay. And then like the next day they're like, all right, I'm ready. I'm like, oh.
No.
Bug.
Yeah, I'm currently in a situation where I am out of storage space in my house. I've barely started paying on the loan. And I've also got a bridge that I want to finish paying off. With no money. And I was like, oh no!
Yeah, I've ended up with 2 million bells. So
anytime I have over like 400,000 bells, it's gone. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, we'll start paying things off. More bridges, more inclines.
Same,
yeah, which I'm
though.
doing now. I'm moving stuff around and I'm starting to move. I'm changing my bridges because I'm like,
Bless you.
Thank you.
and then every time I change my island around, I'm like, time to redesign it again.
Yeah, I feel like I'm never gonna be happy with mine.
I did finally get another camper, but it was Buzz. So.
Yeah,
Buzz
he's
Lightyear.
Kind of,
Yeah, I think it's because he's supposed to be like a vulture. Or
yeah.
really doesn't really look it, but that happens sometimes with these designs.
Tennelle be a responsible adult in video game challenge? No, if I have money, I'm gonna spend it, damn it!
No, I hoard. Just like in real life.
God, that's such a freaking mood, though. I can't be responsible with spending money. What? What do you take me for?
I am like buying everybody in town hats and stuff now, though. Everybody must get hats.
I've been so happy my villagers are starting to buy my clothes that I keep in the back, and so they're all looking like punks.
Get it
I
from
need to like actually sit down and design some, but like I feel like I'll only really do that if I play in handheld mode, and I get so aggravated in handheld mode because my Joy-Con has drift, and so I just and it's pretty significant drift, so like I can't like just ignore it.
Right.
Freaking drift.
Don't drift and drive, kids.
Ayo. I mean, okay, yeah, no. I was like, unless you're a street racer, and I was like, wait, don't be a street racer.
Don't.
What am I?
Wait a second.
Don't encourage that.
I won't, because that's extremely dangerous, and I'm honestly not even sure it's a real thing.
Hi, Teeth.
Hey guys.
Oh, hello. Wow, it's becoming a whole party in here.
Cutezilla, I can't spend my time hunting for tarantulas if I've got to spend all my time reorganizing and beautifying my island.
I know,
They're
right?
so right. They're so right. Oh my god. Also,
have
somebody
nothing
needs
to
to
spend
trade
money
me a new
on.
lighthouse.
In my game. So now I just
Beautify your island. I made a public pool the other day and I'm really proud.
Sweet.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah. It's got little beach chairs set out and a little lifeguard set up, and it's nice.
Nice. Oh, it's so annoying. Why? I hate when like your previous social link interactions don't actually get you points, so you have to like fight to get anything more. Ugh. Like I even like did the fortune reading and it's not enough, so now I've gotta like actually just hang out with her instead of like be productive with my time.
You mean like the times where you go and hang out with someone and nothing happens?
Yeah.
It's like, this feels like a waste of my time.
Because it is! this alcoholic adult woman is not worth my time. But she's like one of the only social links I have left to do in the evenings.
That's the journalist, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, how am I tackling this next?
I did end up really liking it. I think it was, what did she play? Shogi?
Oh yeah, the shogi player is pretty nice.
God, I never finished her.
She has such great things. I prioritized her immediately.
Yeah, I ended up.
Wait,
really liking
actually, you're right. I think I did do a good amount of her stuff, but
Well, because her final one is like everybody can switch out on their own. Like you didn't have to like if you needed to switch party members, they could just switch themselves in their own turn.
right. Yep, actually, you know, I did finish her. Because I remember getting that ability.
It was like a godsend. I was like, you are the best thing in the world, woman. I will not date you, but I'll love you forever regardless.
It's like, yeah, sorry, I'm dating my actual team member.
You know, I'm dating
One
the person
or
I risk
more.
my life and neck with, you know, every day, but you're cool. You're cool.
You
Yeah,
cool,
I actually
fam.
dated somebody in 5. I didn't date anybody in 4.
Well, that's because you can't date best boy in 4.
You can't date Kanji.
Alright, let's
You
see.
should be able to.
Oh, I wish.
You should be able to date. I want to date Yusuke. Like, please.
Yes, he should.
Yeah.
You should be able to date him.
What are we talking about?
Persona
Sorry,
5.
Persona.
I should
Okay,
be able to
gotcha.
date him in real life, you know? No, I'm kidding. He's a teenager.
Persona!
I'm just complaining because I don't like this alcoholic journalist, but like,
I mean,
whatever.
Matt Mercer did say that he believes that Yosuke is pansexual, so.
Oh, I totally believe it. 100% without a doubt.
All I can tell you is I know that boy is not straight.
Right.
You can't fool me.
It's funny because it's true.
Let that boy say fuck.
Let the other boy say fuck. That boy won't actually say fuck. Yusuke is too pure.
I'm not so sure about.
Wait, which one's Yusuke?
How could this be?
Oh, Yusuke, sorry. Sorry, I forgot who we were talking about. Let Ryuji say fuck.
Let Ryuji say fuck all day, every day, yes.
Would Kanji say fuck?
Yes. In every context.
Yes, he would. I hate how much in the in Persona Q he flirts with you, and I'm just like, we can't romance each other. And I hate this.
What a
We're just flirting-
tease!
We're flirting so much.
Cute Dilla, my progress on getting Raymond to my island is basically non-existent. I still can't get Eugene to move out, and I'm so sad.
Oh no.
That is super saddening.
Someday. I still have Peggy, so
Yeah.
I understand your pain. I'm just waiting for a good camper that'll eject.
Yeah, I've only had 2 campers since I've gotten like a full town.
Yeah, and that's kind of normal. I mean, it was in New Leaf anyway, so. At least they tell you first thing, like Isabel tells you in New Leaf, you'd have to get up and go run over to your campsite and you know, be disappointed every day.
You're like, no.
I have so much I need to do in Animal Crossing, and I also need to like turn back time a lot and push forward my or make up for the fact that I haven't played in a week because I've been obsessing over Persona is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's the
started
time.
a new game on the other Switch, and
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm time skipping in that game, and I'm a Pears and Lilies Island. If anybody needs lilies,
Lily.
I would love some lilies.
I did-
Lilies are in high demand.
yo,
I bought a whole bunch.
Yeah,
from
they
a
are.
friend, so.
oh heck yeah. And yeah, I haven't done much yet, but I got Chops as my smug, so I'm trying to ignore him until he leaves.
I'm guessing he's a pig.
He is.
Yes,
He's
Yeah.
like, and he's dressed like a
I don't
friend.
like him. I don't like it
Mhm.
Beth
ugly or
got it.
anything. I just really want all wolf villagers this time. So
Good luck.
Nice.
You can do it. But
I
good
got
luck.
Kyle yesterday.
Oh.
African wild.
He's really
dog.
cute. He's like a little painted dog. So yeah.
He's a cutie.
I'm already in summer in that game, and I'm Southern Hemisphere. So
Oh, yeah.
So you're catching all the other fish.
heck yeah.
That's
I
so.
hit December 1st yesterday, and I'm in December 2nd right now.
You're
So
beating.
Oh, you're living the dream.
yeah, dude. Gotta get 2 switches. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, we have 2 Switches. We have a digital copy of the game, so.
I have a digital on the little one and a physical on the other one. But I cannot online trade with myself because I am the same account. But I can local trade with myself. So
Oh.
I
Is
just
there
have
any
to
like
go to my own
limitations
island.
to that?
Do what?
Is there like any big like what's the difference between online versus local?
So I can't like send myself gifts. So I can't be friends or best friends with myself
Uh-huh.
You can't love
on my
yourself.
island with myself.
Mm.
So yeah. I'm trying not to catch everything in my other game for my current game because I'm trying to just play that one leisure.
Yeah, that's how I like to play Animal Crossing, at least with my first. But I think people should play how they want.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good time.
I know Tuss saw this, but because I posted about it in the other server, but I only have 2 fossils left to get.
Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I checked
yeah.
today, but I'll keep checking.
Yeah. I have I think it's the Diplopelvis and whatever the
The-
rhino skull is.
Oh, gotcha. I think I got those. They might be on the beach.
Yeah?
So,
I'm
have a
really curious what happens when you finish, like, the fossil part, or just, like, finish a section of the museum if something happens.
I don't know.
Also, I just gotta say, I am flying through
You are.
these Arceus.
I don't doubt that. One
I
bit.
am on. Wait. Ah, some of these have changed eye color.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Now you gotta go back.
Oh, heck.
How dare they? I thought they all had the red pupil.
You done been fooled, son.
Well, clearly. But I am currently on Arceus 12 through 14 of the 17 that I'm doing.
So,
You know, moving pretty quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But now I need to go back and double check to make sure none of these other garbage Arceus have changed their eye colors. But I'll do that in a little bit. I'm going to finish up the ones I have here first.
All right. Good plan.
Hi, Bandit.
Goodness.
Did you just wake up?
Is that
I
a
don't know if
bandit?
I'll hear that.
I do hear that. Oh, sweetness. I love her.
She just woke up. Oh, you're leaving. Okay, bye.
Alright, reopen these. You still got a red eye. You got a red eye. So you guys are good. Red, red, red. You guys are good. Oh, your eye color is changed to more of a brown. Red, red.
Ed.
Red, yellow, green, red, blue, 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 red, purple, green, orange, yellow, red, red.
Red, yellow.
I heard another
How
kitty.
dare you sing that when I'm chewing?
Blend them all and what do you get? Charity, maroon and aqua, mauve, beige and ultramarine and every color in between.
I know that song by heart, don't mind me.
Hey, the brown color has its harmony, and just as I have said, red, yellow, green, red, blue, 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 red, purple, green, orange, yellow, red, red.
It is a
Guys.
song from.
Lost your minds.
It does sound like that, I know.
It is a song sang by Ludwig von Drake on Wonderful World of Disney back in the, I think, early 60s, where Disney was making fun of everybody who did not have purchased color TVs.
It was like, it was their first ever color broadcast. And so Ludwig von Drake comes out and sings a song about color and like shows the colors on screen as he's doing it.
Yeah.
And then he does a rendition for all the people that have black and white TVs. Gray, white, black, black, gray, white, black, 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 gray, gray, black. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
I love that. So, like, where I know it from, for whatever reason, though, is like there was just like a Disney songs CD collection for some, like, of some kind, of very random things. And they had a version of that Spectrum song on that CD, but it was not the same version as what was played on the television that, like, you and
Oh, yeah.
or that Teal showed me later. So, like, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
the CD one by heart.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the version I know. Water. We.
Okay, good.
And then I showed it to Shawn, and he's like, I know this song!
I know
This
this
is what
song
that's from.
slightly differently.
Yeah. And the funny thing
This
is
what that was
that
from.
kids who grew up with that CD probably just think, like, oh, it's a color song.
It's just a silly song, yeah, because it's just like I think it's like whatever happened to plain old lavender green yellow doodle 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 doodle.
Dilly dilly dilly.
Silly. That was silly. That was like, it's like doodle doodle schnoodle is not the words used.
Whatever happened to whatever happened to the plain old red and the blue and the black? Dilly 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 dilly. Silly. Bum. And then it moves on to the next song.
End of the song, yeah.
Yep.
Always all the kids laughed and they were like, again, because the end of the song was just too funny.
Yeah,
That was my
my
childhood.
family bought like all of those. Like all of the Disney compilation CDs.
The other CD that was my childhood was the Beatles 1 CD. It was like the perfect amount of songs time to play while driving up to our mountain house. So like it took like the perfect amount of the car ride,
Mm-hmm.
and so like we just would listen to that. Well, we weren't listening to Aragon on audiobook. We had a few trips like that where it was just everything was Aragon, and I was like, I'm not following shit. I'm like 7.
I don't know what's happening.
All I know is there's this very deep voice going, Aragon. Yes. It's just like, what? Saphira, what? But yeah. That was a tangent. Hello, world. How are you today?
Tangent!
I listened to a lot of Michael Jackson on cassette tape, so
Oh,
as a
nice.
kid.
I feel like that's a better song collection than most.
A better use of your time. Yeah, I listen to a bunch of oldies music on the radio. Because my options were oldies music or conservative Christian rock.
Yeah.
So I listen to oldies music.
You made the correct choice.
Yep.
And with that, I have finished all the Arceus.
Yeah!
Including double checking all the eye colors of the previous ones.
Yep, already did that.
Good.
Didn't take very long. I only needed to change a couple.
Oh, okay, good.
And again, that's just what I listened to when I was young. Oh, I hate country music.
Oh, I hate country too. God, why?
There's an occasional country song I really like, but I couldn't like name any off the top of my head.
Modern
Not a
country.
huge country fan.
Honestly, modern country is just pop music, but they add a
Mhm.
twang to it. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm going to do something slightly different here on Pokemon Day. Instead of just doing straight art, I'm going to go ahead and complete the Generation 4 poster.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
good thinking.
Show you how I do that.
Now,
do
can
like
you
a lot of
stream and have that file open at the same time?
Oh yeah, I'm not putting it into the big file. I'm just doing the
Okay.
Generation 4 file. But I
like
do
a lot of
need
women.
to...
Country songs where it's just them, singing about how they're gonna kill men. Those can be entertaining.
Mm-hmm. So long
Yes.
as it's not that
That's too
goddamn.
big of a piece, but yes.
I dug my key
Oh
into
my
the
God.
side of his pretty little souped up four-wheel
I
drive.
can't tell you how much I hate that song.
I actually love that song.
I
Yeah.
actually really love all Carrie Underwood. Yeah, like unironic.
Okay, my main gripe with the song is that, like,
It's very repetitive.
it's very repetitive. It was played all the time, so it just left me more time to think about the implications of what the song is about.
Mm-hmm.
And she's more pissed off at the woman her guy is cheating with than she is at the guy, even though obviously she's, like, taking it out on him. But, like,
Yeah,
the
which I-
lyrics of the song are all about how, this dumb bitch is with her guy, and it's like,
Oh.
whoever
oh
this
shit,
lady
I did
is that
not
your
hear that.
husband is cheating on, she doesn't know any better. Like, she doesn't know you exist.
Right. Yeah.
But that
damn.
sounds like a him problem.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny because she's gonna destroy his shit.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fair. Like, that's totally fair. It's more so just the, like...
The in between the chorus implications.
Yeah, the fact that the whole song is basically about, calling other women sluts,
Yeah.
when, like, the other woman has no idea what's going on.
Not
Oh.
a fan of that.
Yeah, not a fan of that part. There's a lot of really good Carrie Underwood songs that I really appreciate, but yeah, though that's a super good point.
I haven't listened to it in a long time. I just know the chorus.
Yeah, but I will agree that the fact that it was played everywhere for a long time made me hate it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Baby
and
Jesus takes the wheel.
I will...
No.
God, Jesus, take the wheel now.
Ugh.
Like other people wrote those songs for like,
I feel like,
The main
I
reason I
tend to
like
be pretty critical of... a lot of people enjoy music because it's music. I tend to be the kind of person who listens to the lyrics, and
too.
that's where I get in trouble, is because then I realize what they're singing about, and I'm like,
Oh, I
Yeah, I had a
entirely
friend.
agree.
I
yeah.
had a friend that used to tell me I ruined songs for them because I would be like, you know what this is about, and then tell them, and they'd be like, why did you? Like,
I
"We
mean,
should
blurred
just sing."
lines. Why the fuck does blurred lines have to have such a nice beat when it's the most awful song in existence?
Well,
Hey,
it's the
hey,
worst.
hey, that's why you just listen to the Weird Al version,
Yeah.
Word Crimes.
I
It's
agree, I
so
agree.
much better because it actually teaches you basic
I mean, I wouldn't say teaches, it talks about.
Basic grammar rules.
I reference that song whenever I have problems with its and its.
Really?
Yes!
Well, there you go.
So it does actually help me.
Educational.
Yay.
World's problem solved right now. But no, I usually listen to Lyrical. I think. I definitely,
Is there
like, in
2
the
hours
times
left
I
in the
would-
stream? There is some amount of time left in the stream. I have not yet decided. It depends on when I'm feeling done.
Stream
I
is
think-
over when Shawn says it's over.
Yeah. And no one's obligated to stick around for the whole thing because, you know, there's
Yeah.
people have lives.
I would
It'll
say
be
we
all
all
right.
have busy lives, but we all know that's not true right now.
Not at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I really don't in general. I just kind of vibe.
I never do. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, buddy?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I just figured I would pick up my animation where I left off because I'm here, and now Toon Boom's being a weirdo.
Oh. Hey, I'm in the same boat. I mean, Toon Boom's acting fine for me, but I'm also picking up animation.
Oh my god. Toon Boom, you need to stop right now.
It is stopping. That's the point.
It's going, that's the problem. It's taking shit and running with it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, select, please. Thank you. I was trying to select something and it was acting like I still had the pencil tool on, so I was just making these random lines through my whole damn art.
Oh. That's not what you want.
Okay, here we go. It's fine now. Everything is good.
Yeah, I'll have to sometimes reset Toon Boom because it'll be like, oh, you want to move your camera? You're going to move the camera of the entire thing, not just this one little spot that you want.
Yeah, I always make sure to make, like, base keyframes before I do anything with the camera. That way I have something
Well, see,
to copy.
Even if I do, it'll just be like, you're moving everything. It doesn't matter. And then I'll reset Toon Boom and do the same thing, and it works. And it's just like, okay,
Alright then.
thanks, Toon Boom.
Be that way.
Thanks, I hate it.
You're rude.
I'd like Moss Paw.
Rude girl.
And
I'm
ooh,
animating right now.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm doing crowd shots, so I'm animating.
Everyone.
Everyone!
Everyone is here.
I'm gonna start my Hawkstar and Elmstar next.
Nice.
Alright,
Is
so-
this gonna be the thing where my adoptive sister tries to be like, "Can we date?" and I have to be like, "Hell no! What the fuck?"
At first, I forgot that you're playing Persona, and I was like, what's happening?
sorry.
I was like, I didn't know you had an adoptive sister, and then you kept talking, and I was like, oh no.
Wait a second.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah, this is alright.
Alright, so now that I have exported all the files that I've done, I now open up InDesign, which
Alright.
is a different Adobe product. And it is used specifically for layouts. So most things like magazines or websites and stuff like that get a lot of their actual design and layout done in InDesign.
Shawn is a big time fan of InDesign, so
If someone
it drives him absolutely bonkers to see someone use things that should be done in InDesign in Photoshop.
Photoshop is a garbage product that should only be used to edit and manipulate photos
Or draw.
or draws if you
Or
don't
paint.
have an or draw or paint if
Damn
you don't
fine
have
words.
another like actual program to do that. That's better for it.
But
Tell
Photoshop
me
has
the
better
reaction
resolution
you had.
possibilities.
Tell me the
Photoshop
reaction.
is my love, and I will defend her at all costs.
If you try to design a poster in Photoshop, I will strangle you.
That's
No, no,
what
no.
After, that's what fucking Illustrator's for, yo.
That's what. Yeah, Illustrator is fine, but InDesign is going to give you the best possible way to do it. InDesign is developed for working with type, like
Awesome.
words. It's the best way to do it. Anyways,
Sean?
yes.
Tell me the reaction you had when you saw everybody in my animation course in college designing their portfolios in Photoshop.
I about had a heart attack. It was. I wasn't even super mad at the students. I was angry at the
Instructors?
instructors for like not
Putting
properly
a stop to that?
not properly teaching the art students how to properly art their shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are you doing?
Miss Blue Frost says,
Ooh.
Shawn, don't strangle your friends.
Friends don't let friends commit such terrible crimes.
And will strangle to stop them.
The crimes are designing things improperly.
For our own good.
All right.
Drawing a poster is different than designing a poster.
Yeah. You do the drawing in Photoshop, and then you import that drawing into InDesign, and you put text on top of it. And you also put other design elements around it to make it feel correct and properly set up. And then if you have to touch up the artwork, you can touch up the artwork in Photoshop, save it, and it automatically updates in InDesign. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds really cool.
It really is one of those cases where it's like, you know, Adobe products are basically the same with slightly different tool sets, you know, in each one.
Mm-hmm.
So it really doesn't, like, it doesn't take a whole lot to learn the other ones that you can. So do
it.
yourself a favor and
Just do it, please.
learn the basics so you don't end up hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Grass, water,
Friends
fire,
don't let friends
bug,
commit art crimes.
ice, rock, ground, fighting, electric. Right there. Okay. Oh, Fairy, you don't actually go on this poster.
They're not coming till later.
Yeah, Fairy came around in Generation 6, so that one goes elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Which of these is fighting? Uh-oh. I don't know. Oh, crap. What color? Which one is this? Why are they all the same?
Who are you?
This is Ghost, so I think that one goes Dragon, Flying, Ghost. Okay. This one was Grass. Uh-oh.
I'm very sure.
Are they labeled?
Ground. Well, yeah, but like I can't check them while I have them all in a pile here. All right, this one I think is Ice. So
Just throw them off to the side. Figure it out later.
this one is Psychic. So I think that will go there. That one I think is Poison. That one is Rock. This one is Steel. That one's
Nobody
Water.
wants to spend time with me. I cry.
Again, remembering that you're talking about Persona.
I'm sorry.
Fighting.
I'm talking about Persona. Sorry.
Okay, so grass, fire, water, bug, ice, rock, ground, fighting, electric. That one's the psychic. Okay. Is this one the poison? Yes. Okay, I just had them backwards. And that's the ghost. Oh, this one's flying, isn't it? Yeah. Flying. There we go. Now I got them in the right order. Easy breezy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll come back to this one in just a second. But first, we need to open up Generation 6 so that I can go boop. Perfect. Man, Generation 6 is nearly done as well.
Woohoo!
All right, goodbye, Generation 6. Okay, so now what I want to do is get all of these lined up correctly. Because I don't know if you can tell, but they're all kind of a little wibbly, and some of them have holes in them. So I'm grabbing each line, and I can use this button here to make them evenly spaced across the page. So I'm going to do that.
Yay.
Now, actually, I need to grab these, bring them down to make a copy of them so that I can do the bottom line as well.
I'm just imagining if you tried to put this together in Photoshop, like,
I would cry.
it would crash. Like, Photoshop would just crash.
Yep, it would.
I would probably just never finish this project if I had to do it in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Because,
It's like you could get all the Pokemon art done, but getting them all on a poster?
no. Not gonna happen. Alright. No, I said line up. So I have lined them up both long ways and up ways. And now I delete these extra boxes because I don't need them anymore. But now I'm going to open up Generation 1. Because you can see I've already done some of the work. So I'm going to save myself some time and effort and move it over to this one.
Nice.
Generation 4. This is Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. And technically Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver, but those introduced no new Pokemon, so I'm not going to bother adding them to the list. Make my wording shrink.
Cutezilla says, well, lining them all up was satisfying to watch.
Oh, it's so satisfying. It's just like, oh.
They just go in perfectly.
Yeah, instead of having to, like, bang your head against a wall, you can just press a button, and the computer just puts them all nice and neat together. Mmm.
Tasty.
Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food. Alright. Alright. I have a gradient piece here that I don't need right now. You know, actually, I should put it down that way. Alright. Now, I need to pull up reference images. Okay, so Diamond are a girl's best friend. Alright. I think it's definitely more of a deeper blue.
Ooh, that turned out nice, Tuss.
Thank you.
And Pearl.
It's the only person that.
And Platinum is... It's got like red on it, but it's also just like a gray. So maybe a reddish gray. Something like that. Boop.
What, Bandit? What? What do you want?
Okay, so you might think that this is done, but it's not done. Because if you look over here, I actually have a small border that I have added around the outside. Borders are very important, especially if you're going to turn something into a print medium like a poster, because posters can't just cut perfectly every single time. So instead of losing part of a Pokemon on the side here, you want to put a border on there, or if you're doing just like a full art like rendition of a forest or something, you want to make sure there's plenty of extra around the outside so that they don't get cut off. They're like, so the important stuff doesn't get cut off. And don't ever put important information like visual media right on the edge of a picture ever. It just looks bad.
Yep, it's true.
All right, so we're going to come into the document setup. I'm going to add an entire inch around the outside of this poster. And then I'm going to add, I think it's 1/8 of an inch. That's not correct.
Someone is asking if you are a poster available
Eventually.
to buy.
Oh, Bradford Tassett, get out of here. Bad kitten.
No, no, no.
I will eventually, yes, be making posters available of all of these to buy. You're just going to have to give me some time to get them all done and figure out how to appropriately get them online without them just immediately getting taken down by the Pokemon Company.
Yep.
Because even though it's my own original art, they don't care.
They're like, no, it's
I know, I see plenty of people that sell Pokemon art.
Yeah, I know.
so-
It's the thing of, it's possible to do. It's just I need to do it.
If they see it, then they'll
Yeah.
They'll flag it.
It might have to be one of those things. We really should set up an Etsy shop where we can mail orders to people ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we just can't do everything on Redbubble.
It's true.
It's true.
All right.
watching pure father-son bonding moments. Good times.
Yeah.
Boom.
With the uncle?
There we
With
go.
With the gun guy.
Oh, the gun guy, yeah.
There we go indeed, Shawn. Amaze.
Fantastic.
Ta-da!
How many gens left? Well, we just finished Generation 4, so we have 5, 6, 7, and 8. So,
Wow.
technically halfway with finishing, but, I mean, hold on, let me look at my list real quick. 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just did 17, 22. I did 22 more right now. So let me update my list. 57 plus 22 is 79. 166 plus 22 is 88. 100 minus 22 would be 78.
Yes.
Okay. So I have 78 Pokemon remaining.
Nice.
I will say this looks really nice. But let's look at Generation 5. Oh god, it's hideous. There's so much black everywhere. Ah! So many blank spaces yet to be filled. Ugh.
I mean, it's not that bad.
No, it's really not that bad, but I think...
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16?
Something like that. Alright, so then we have Generation 6 here, which is after that, and there's only 6 remaining in Gen 6. Generation 7 is also looking really bad. But that's
Gen 6 looks great.
Yeah. Gen 7 looks so bad because I do have 18 Silvally to do, and that's a lot of it, but then there's also a bunch of Legendaries and Ultra Beasts that I haven't done for that generation either. So it's going to take a while. And Gen 8 is also mostly good, but like we're missing a few here because there are 15 that are going to be DLC Pokemon that don't have official artwork yet. So I haven't done them yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also a couple here that I can do. So Urshifu, the 2 different forms I will do, Calyrex, and Zarude are 4 more that I can do to fill this out a little bit more. But this one's going to take a bit longer to finish up.
Well, because you gotta wait for the official artwork to come out.
Exactly. All right. I'm going to do it.
Okay, well, close down the other files first.
I'm working on it. All right. I'm opening up the big file. The really big file.
The huge file?
The super huge file with everything. The most large.
Huge file.
It's huge. All right. Zoom in a little bit. This is the file that has all the Pokemon in it. And because it's so big, I click the buttons, then I have to wait like that long for anything to happen. So I move, and then I wait for it to respond correctly. Delete all of those. Come back over here. Grab all of those. Copy them. Paste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is.
Hey, nice.
That's how long it takes for me to press the button and then it do a thing. Because this file is huge.
Yup. Yup, it is huge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Wow. It's getting worse. All right. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, come on, zoom out. Zoom out, buddy. Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
chose this path.
I know what happened. I was like, uh-oh, there's not space here for the final Arceus, and I realized I copied over basic Arceus as well, and I didn't need to do that. So I just need to delete that and move it back over. Grab all of these. Move that over there. La da da dee, la da da doo, la da da dum. Alright. Get out of here, Gen 4. Don't need you no more.
Oh, the ears. Love animating the ears.
And everybody loves your ear animation.
The bounce.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Because it's like my favorite.
Alright. Where's it going to appear? Right there. There we go. Now we zoom out.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, now I'm going to drop a save because I've done quite a bit on here. Oh, just look how good that looks.
Yeah, baby.
It's
Look how many
fantastic.
Pokemon.
Obviously, there's still some blank spots up here at the top, but those are like Pokemon that'll show up
Awesome.
in the DLC.
So cool.
But the rest of it's filled in really well until we get down here at the end of Gen 5. Oh. It's so good. Okay, let's close this down before my computer has a heart attack.
Everything
Good
just
idea.
explodes.
All right, it is 8:30, and I think I'm still feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Aw. Having a good.
So I think what's going to happen is we're going to have a short break where people can get up, do some stretches, grab a drink of something, presumably water, but I won't control you, and maybe a snack or two or something. And then we will come back in just a couple minutes, and then we will continue doing the thing.
Yeah. Are you going to mute us while
Yeah, I'm going to mute us.
Okay.
So,
We'll be back.
bye. There we go. All right, and we are back. I hope everybody had a good break full of stretches, possibly bathroom breaks, stuff like that. And now it's time to move on.
Seducing alcoholic women who are much older than me? Yeah, that too.
Pardon?
Good time.
Oh no, I'm not actually seducing her. I'm just socially
More
gay, but-
persona.
Persona!
Things
I
you
have
can do
this
in
issue
Persona.
where lately,
That.
where lately I keep hearing persona instead of persona,
Persona.
and so I'm like, they're like, "I'll use my persona," and I'm like, "That's not how this works."
Usually does, isn't it?
Man, why can't we get a game that's that?
He's just
Right?
a fox, and then Anna's just a panther.
I
Yeah.
mean, you say that, but they don't use those animals. They use
Yeah.
I know.
personality, mythological.
But they dress
themes.
up.
I mean, yeah, but that's not using your persona. That's cosplay. That's putting on a fursuit. And they
Anyways,
don't even have fur. Sorry. Don't mind me.
wow, we jumped from 493 all the way up to 628.
Snap.
It's quite the number jump. That's because it's time for America!
Yeah.
Braviary and Mandibuzz is a pair of Pokemon I've never used because you get them just too gosh darn late in the game.
Yeah.
And so when they're introduced in other later games earlier, it's like, you evolve at level 50 something. I don't want a Rufflet for 45 levels.
Here, have a baby.
It's like, no. No, thank you. All right. Oh, you know what we're also doing right now?
Hmm.
We're also doing Dino. Dino? Dino?
Yeah.
The latest first form Pokemon that evolves, that has 3 stages you can get in any Pokemon game.
It does take
Is-
forever to
Oh,
evolve,
yeah.
don't it?
Like,
It's cute.
yeah. Hey, mate. It's me. It's Dino. How's it going? He always reminds me of the vultures. From,
Yeah. from
the,
Jungle Book.
the Jungle Book vultures.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
It's me. And then he evolves and he gets a second head.
Dana, don't bite.
Eventually we'll become the Beatles, but as for now, we only got 1 and 2 heads. And then we get 3 heads, and then we just get angry!
Okay. Okay.
Sorry if that was a little loud.
That was very
Oh, that was
loud.
perfect.
Anyways, Braviary. America.
What's Futaba's second awakening person look like?
Oh. You know, I don't remember.
Isn't
Not
it
that you
wild?
ever really see her persona all that often, but I'm still curious. Whoa! It's like a big ball with glowy hieroglyphics that are multicolored.
Oh, right.
I love it. It's pretty.
Now I need to double check this real quick. No, not that one. The other one. What?
What?
That doesn't seem right. Well, whatever.
Oh my god, she actually like wants to walk around places. I love her. You good
Ah.
girl, you've come so far.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
No, it does matter because she's made progress. Shawn. JK.
Anime. What? I will never not like working on beaks. Sorry, I said that incorrectly. I don't like doing beaks.
I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I was like, do you mean you do like working on beaks? Because I could have sworn that was not the case.
Beaks are garbage and I hate them. There. I said it. I also burped.
This is why no birds will appear in your comic, I take it?
I never said that.
Only birds.
Turns out I'm creating a bird-only comic. It's actually a parody on a British television show. It's called Downton Abbey. I tried to extrapolate on this idea, but I have no idea what Downton Abbey's even about. It's just the first bird pun that came to my mind, so I rolled with it.
Well.
Oh well? Someone had to go?
It made teeth leave.
Oh.
It was so bad.
What?
Doing some stramming.
Yep, we're stramming. Is food ready?
Not quite.
Okay.
Holy shit.
What happened?
Yes.
I really like Braviary.
It just...
Your mic just
Totally.
stopped working again for no apparent reason.
Yeah,
Smart.
dude.
And I was just talking
Hey.
about how I've never used a Braviary.
I've never played a game where I could use a Braviary.
Oh. Do you always get stuck with the vulture?
Yeah.
Well, that happens.
Though the vulture is not bad either.
No, it's just you get them so late game. It's just about not worth trying to use them.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But everybody can do what they want. Reflect. So, sorry, what happened? Your computer
What?
exploded?
Oh, yeah. Got crazy.
Mic stopped working. Tief's mic has a habit of just like quitting working now
It was
and then.
actually my internet this time. It's been really shitty
Mm.
because it's, you know, CenturyLink.
Yeah. I've had CenturyLink before. It sucks.
Yeah.
They garbage, yo. You have no other options, though, yo.
I love it how the internet companies split up the country so that they can
Yeah, it's
have
fantastic.
mini monopolies on the internet.
Oh, yeah, you're totally free to switch to no other company that is in your area.
Yeah.
Yep. That's totally the free market, baby. Yeah.
Well, we have Comcast here, but, like, they are shady.
They charge a lot more for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Comcast is literally my only option.
Comcast will also,
Just-
without telling you, increase your bill.
Right?
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yep.
Yep.
So screw
Yeah.
Comcast.
But again, no other option.
Yep.
here we have either AT&T or what's the other one? The Universal something. There are two, but the other one is way worse than AT&T, and AT&T is pretty bad.
I want to live one of those communities that has set up their own free internet service for like the community. That
Nice.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I would
Yeah.
like that too.
Like, I'd be willing to try to set something like that up, but I don't know the first thing about any
Setting
of
up
that.
internet?
Yeah.
Big same. Big same hat.
Just get unlimited on your phone and then share your Wi-Fi with everybody.
Cool. I don't have an iPhone, so that's the first problem.
Yeah.
I don't have unlimited data, so
Unlimited power!
but it is a backup for like if my internet goes out and like I'm playing D&D or like wait. I'm back.
I need that.
We are enjoying very much using the webcams to play D&D.
Oh, I haven't
After-
tried it yet.
After the session on Saturday, though, Gregor was like, I love that something terrible happens and you just see this look of horror on everybody's faces, and then you look at Tuss and she's got this big stupid smile. And I was just
You've been called out!
I was like, I'm here for the drama, okay?
You've been called out.
They also hate that I have a really good poker face when we're doing the roleplay stuff because Lunari straight up lied and I didn't give away anything.
That's fantastic. And my favorite thing that happens in D&D. Lying or secrets.
Oh, Lunari
In
lies
character.
all the time. They have no
Yes.
idea how much she loves them.
Telling
They think
lies.
she's this pure cinnamon bean.
They think she's so pure, and I'm like, she's such an asshole.
She will literally murder your family. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah. Trade you to Satan for one corn chip. No, we met an aboleth, which they're psychic and they can get into your head, and it learned about Lunari's brother,
Mm-hmm.
and basically it told her, hey, if you pledge yourself to me, I will assure that your brother will be safe, and I will get you to him as quickly as possible. And Lunari is very naive,
Uh-huh.
and she's considering it. And basically, one of the other party members who knows what aboleths are told her that they can do this. And she was like, hey, did it say anything to you? And she's like, no. And just explained, like, Ashable said it could do that stuff. And that it talked to him, but it didn't really say anything to me. Even though we had a full roleplay scene of Lunari not answering another character because she was busy having that psychic They know something happened, but
But what? They don't know.
they don't.
Nothing important.
But no, she loves her party very much. She wouldn't do anything that would hurt them. So,
Well, yeah.
Intentionally.
intentional.
Ba ba ba.
She has hurt people intentionally that they don't know about.
Well, yeah. Well, but like not her team though.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Tess, what are they doing?
Especially when we had that mage on our team for a while. Like Lunari was just like,
Oh.
let's kill him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Even before he did anything. And then he did something bad
No, she's like, let's doubly kill him.
and then they were all on her side and she was like, oh, they agree with me. Amazing. His new character is a, because he couldn't keep playing that character, like, the party was not going to let him stay. His new character is a strength-based rogue. I don't know what class, like, subclass exactly yet. He's only been there for, like, one full session. But yeah, he's already shown that he's very reckless. Like, we were trying to sneak around enemies and we saw one, and he just picked up a rock and threw a rock at it.
Oh, he's one of those players.
He is. He's very much a min-maxer, and he's a merc. Even though we don't get experience, we're on milestone. Like, we level up through things that we do, not through fighting. And he doesn't seem to understand that, even though we've told him that a billion times. Like, we're level 11, you should know this by now. And then he'll take like his monk took a level in ranger just so that he could get hunter's mark, even though there was no reason in character for him to do that. He just wanted to be able to do more damage. And I was just like, no.
See, that's like the opposite of the kind of way I play.
It's the opposite of the way everybody.
I bend the rules out of shape just so I can play my own thing that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on. Which means I don't generally have as much fun because I don't get invested in the story, which is not helpful.
I see
especially in roleplay scenarios, which I don't do well.
I like the roleplay, but I tend to get frustrated with D&D because people go on side tangents, and I know for some people the side tangents are like the most fun. But I always feel
go on so many side tangents.
I always feel bad for the DM, so I'm always the person who's trying to like help the DM progress the story.
Yeah,
yeah, it is really funny now that since we're using webcams, we can see him just sitting there like, why are they talking about this?
Yeah, I always feel like I want to like help redirect things to the main plot and get frustrated by like it not following with, like, I understand the character growth moments and like the fun side moments, but like I think that's why I don't like end up watching or enjoying as much of the D&D show podcast things.
Yeah, I don't watch any of them.
It can go all over the place.
Yeah, it's like sure, it's fun and all, but like that's not why I want to play a story game. I want to play a story game.
It's like playing an open world game and there's a whole bunch of side quests that just pop up all over the place, and we are so easily distracted that we're just like, oh, we can go do this, and then we forget about it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean we are like in a major dungeon right now, and we were supposed to go to Nakar because, you know, Lunari's brother, and that didn't happen because of the whole mage thing. Because Inia is being punished because he, you know, acted under her name. Which is still the funniest thing that happened during his little trial thing, because they were saying that, like, you said that under the command of Inia Deni, she sent you to blah blah, and he goes, I've never met Inia Deni in my life. And she was literally like right behind him. Nari almost killed him on the spot. Like, okay, that's enough. I hate this man. The only reason she didn't kill him is because he was a player character.
Yeah.
If he was an infancy, he would have been dead. Which is sad because he, you know, we really could have used a mage in our party. We have a whole lot of melee characters.
Well, they shit the bed.
Yep. I was like, Lunari would hate you regardless, but it'd be fun. Oh, I need to show you what I got.
Oh wow.
I got another commission.
Oh,
Hey, I think that's a finished Braviary.
nice.
I really liked watching you do the feathers on that.
Well, thank you. Ugh.
Ooh, yeah, that turned out nice.
Shawn is a master. Cannot hope to attain that level of mastery, at least not for a long while.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. I did 22 earlier. I just did 23.
No. Why is this alcoholic woman so much harder to get closer to? I don't have much time.
You just need more time.
I honestly am not sure exactly when this game ends, but I feel like I'm at the actual end.
Uh-huh. I believe it. I believe it. And believe me when I say you won't want to put the game down
Yeah.
once
I
you
mean,
get
I have
into
to
end
notice.
game.
I got
What?
into that point and I would just wake up in the morning and be like, time for Persona.
Yep, that's exactly what I've been doing. The only reason I didn't do other things is I had appointments.
I do love games like that, though.
I mean, like, I completed the big ship palace,
Mm-hmm.
so the end of this month is the end, right?
Probably.
Don't lie to me.
I don't want to say anything. Because you haven't done it yet. Also, Tennelle hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, I know. I just want to know if I really need to be, like, this concerned about maxing out this alcoholic woman's confidant rank with me.
Yes.
Okay.
Always try to max. Even if it's not the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it. Also bless you.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine.
Woot woot woot. I didn't remember all the words, so I just let y'all.
Can't speak that fast, so you know.
I don't remember the words either. That was not the song that I learned how to speak it fast.
Got a hot, tasty animation whip going into the animation. There it goes.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it'll load on my phone.
Oh, I love it.
No. His face.
Just pause ears, yo. I'm pretty sure Mosspaw is like my favorite to animate because her ears are so
Bounce.
I don't know, like they're like the perfect shape.
They're a really cute shape.
They're also like twitching around all the time because all these senses.
I like Cool's face, his expression. He looks so mad. Constant mad.
Why are you so mad? It's only a game.
It's not a game!
Oh my
real
god,
life,
it
man.
It looks great, Teef. I just went and watched it like 7 times in a row.
It's a sneer.
Also, I definitely decided to do this vulture from the side because, I mean, seriously, come on. This vulture would look bad from the front.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright, I did some animation today.
I did it.
I did something.
Yes.
Reward myself with
I
Animal
did.
Crossing.
Listen, I did 10 minutes of dishes. I'm rewarding myself with Persona 5 all night.
Dude,
I'll be like,
whatever you gotta do.
I animated a sentence. There we go. I'm done for the day.
Yeah, I literally just saw a tweet that is the perfect embodiment of this. Did I like it? Damn it, I don't think I did. It's that picture of the cat by the waffle.
Sorry,
And the
what?
Okay, I've got to see if I can find it.
Also,
Cat
good Miss
waffle.
Bandit. She looks like a
Waffle
dang
cat.
Muppet. So much. I love her.
She is.
Oh,
She's just asleep like
Oh,
that.
that looks fantastic. That is a good vulture face.
Oh, she just suddenly sat up. Hi, Bandit.
Hi, baby.
I was like, she's asleep. She's like, no, I'm not. Hello.
Did you find it?
yes, I did.
Are you winning, son?
I am. I'm gonna put it in the Discord for us, so we'll all appreciate it.
Good, 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 good.
I looked at the stream when you put the white down for the eyeball and it had the little blue in the middle, so it looks like a little pupil.
I see it. Oh, it's gone now.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. So, me when I accomplish a minor task for the day.
Oh, that picture!
Yes. It's gone now.
Yes.
Isn't that how you have to be in these times? Because the stress of just being alive is
Yeah.
A
awful.
lot.
So like
Yeah.
staying
Yeah.
alive and feeding yourself and accomplishing anything at all is really just good on you.
Yeah. Staying
Yup.
on our schedule, like our upload
Yeah.
schedule is
Like
trial.
sleep, eat food, work on stuff if you feel like it, play video games if you don't. Just try to like keep in a good state of mind and not spiral.
Right. Exactly.
Yep. I've been
Constant
fighting
life.
the spiral.
Yeah.
Something hard.
You gotta
It's
do
hard.
what's good for your mental health.
Row, fight the spiral.
And your physical. You gotta, get outside. Even if it's just like go sit on your porch or on your back if you have a backyard.
I walked from the front porch to the backyard when I saw my mom earlier today, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is enough exercise for me. Bye, Mom.
like
She was like, you want to come on a walk with your stepdad and I? And I'm like, no, actually, no. I think I'm good. I think my muscles are atrophying, probably. Probably not actually that much, but just like.
My mom cleaned up a spot on the front porch for me to sit that's on the other side of the porch, so it's not over where my dad smokes.
mhm.
So don't have to worry about getting that smell on us. We want to go out and sit. My biggest issue is There's a whole bunch of wasps that are trying to make their home.
Oh, I would just forego the outside world forever, then.
Shawn, that's not how that works.
Yes, it is. They won. They exist. They won. I'm done.
Can keep it.
I don't want it no more.
Do you have a wasp phobia?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anything that is black and white and flies in any sense, and is a bug, I guess.
Shawn will
I do.
disappear.
I
I do too. I'm exactly
Oh look,
the same.
it's a small sweat bee. Goodbye.
Same.
They're harmless. Don't care. I don't care. I'm gone.
I
I know
don't
that
like
it's
it.
fun.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
And they're always
My friend
attracted
Mikey has a
to
wasp
my-
phobia, so just
They're
I
always
think
attracted
knowing
to
that
my
somebody
hair.
else in the world also has it.
My natural hair color is a color that they can see, and so they'll always come and try to land in my hair, and I'm just like, no, get out.
Oh god.
That sounds terrifying.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, because they only see certain colors because they're looking for.
Yeah.
And then then I went and made it worse by
Miss
dyeing
Blue
my
Frost
hair.
says, wasp incident in the KH episode, never forget.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That is my true feelings.
Not the bees.
Gosh, which was that? What was that? When did that happen again? I remember it, but I like don't remember like what.
It was in our Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Fragmentary Passage playthrough.
Yeah.
I accidentally forgot to edit it out of the final product, so it's
So
just it's just there
It's
at
just
the end of the
immortalized.
episode.
Yeah,
See you guys next time. Blank screen for like
30 seconds.
30 seconds to a minute, and then just
Oh
there's
god!
what the shit. And then us screaming and cursing a lot as we just like try to deal with a wasp that has found its way into our lamp.
Oh, I hate
Oh
when that happens.
god.
Okay,
Now I
okay,
need
I
to
don't know.
watch
I
it.
may have told this story before, but I need to tell it again, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We were really stupid one summer and left our door open a lot at home, right?
Mhm.
I was probably like 12. And I like the kitchen is kind of far from that like back door though, like to the backyard. And so like I didn't think anything of it or whatever, but like I went over in the kitchen and I grabbed or did something and I washed my hands and I grabbed paper towels and I went to dry my hands with the paper towels and it turned out there was a wasp on the fucking paper towel roll and I stung myself with the wasp
Oh.
on my hand, like in the palm of my hand. Thankfully it was not my dominant hand, so like I could still write and stuff just fine. But I literally screamed bloody murder and didn't know what to do. And like threw the paper towels and like I was in the place where we kept all that kind of medicine, but I didn't know what to take, so I was just like, Mom, what do I do? And she like comes in and she's been outside like working in the dirt and the hose, like in a bathing suit, so she just like runs up and like tracking all this stuff and I was like, what, Audrey, what? And I'm like, Mom, this wasp stung me, what do I do?
Like, oh.
And she's like, we just put Afterbite on it, honey. I'm like, but she's like, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah,
You
if
don't
you're
need
not
Benadryl
allergic.
at this point, you're fine. And I'm like, oh, okay. Alright,
Oh.
fine.
I think part of my phobia definitely stems back to the fact that my dad had an allergic reaction to getting stung by a bee once.
So did my
Oh,
dad.
like
Yeah.
anaphylactic shock level or just
Well-
Oh yeah, like he had to
Okay.
go to go to emergency care, and then had to
Yeah.
carry an EpiPen for a really long time, and then he just stopped
Yeah.
carrying
Oh
it.
yeah.
My mom
Yeah.
always has an EpiPen on her, and I think that's one reason I have a phobia too, because I've never actually been stung.
I've
Same
been
with Shawn.
I've been stung twice.
You have?
Yes.
When?
I was visiting my cousins in Tennessee, and they had like wood planking around the edge of like a hill, so they had like they dug out the hill and then put wooden planking wall against
Right.
it on the outside. And so I'm like walking up it because it like kind of makes steps as it goes up, and a bee was inside a crack and stung me on the bottom of my barefoot.
Oh.
That's a traumatizing thing for a second grader.
I mean, I used to get
Yeah,
stung
it
on the
is.
feet all the time because I walked around with no shoes and
Yeah.
stepped on bees like I don't even know how many times.
Same.
And then I got stung a second time by who knows what because I was climbing around inside a barn full of hay and like loose hay and just like crawling around, and then suddenly something stung me or bit me, who knows, on the palm of my hand.
Nice.
I mean, I'm
Gotta
the same
love
as
life.
Teef. I've been stung a lot. I've been bitten by bugs a lot. I don't really blink at it too much.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
I don't
like
even remember how
wasps,
many times
but-
it's happened.
I know that if I got stung,
Yeah.
I just freak out if I see a bee.
I'm not gonna
I,
go
like,
pet them, but
I,
like
I,
you
I,
know.
had, I had stopped freaking out about this stuff previously, but now I kind of am back to freaking out, and I really don't know why.
It just comes and goes.
Does it's like arachnophobia. I have arachnophobia,
Mm.
and there was a good while that I was almost over it, and then it just came back, and I straight up have like breakdowns if there's a spider in my room. Like I can't handle it, and it's really stupid, and I hate it.
Yeah, okay. I have a similar
Phobias
thing
are
with
rational.
bugs. Flying bugs
Yeah.
don't tend to bother me, like dragonflies or
Yeah.
like bees and stuff like that. But anything that can like crickets, basically any bugs that were down in my parents' basement. So lots and lots of black crickets, those little like millipede
Oh yeah.
things. Fucking hate them. Spiders, stuff like that. I would go in and
Snug bugs,
out
gotcha.
of. I would go in and out of being either deathly afraid of them or just like completely stone cold killer of them. Like there's no in between because it was either like I have to kill them to keep the basement clean or I have to not go into the basement to be away from them, but I lived in the basement, so yeah.
My old roommate got mad at me like multiple times because we'd gotten brown recluses in our house,
Ah.
and he got mad because I killed them, and he was like, "Just take them outside." I'm like, "They're very dangerous.
Yeah.
We have animals. I'm not just gonna take them outside where they can bite the dogs or bite some kid in another yard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just."
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
we were out in the
understandable.
woods, if we were out in the woods and I saw one like on a tree or something, no, I'm gonna leave it alone. But it was in our house.
Yeah.
I
I
am
used to
not
be the
a
person at
fan.
camp that would get rid of all the daddy long legs for other people, like at camp,
Mm-hmm.
because they would be everywhere. Because I mean, it's camp. Like we don't have like actual like closed spaces, and people would freak out about it. It was like it's literally just a daddy long legs. It will not bite you. It is incapable
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, it's like I'm not scared of daddy
Well, there
long
used to
legs,
be-
but
there used
So
to
I
be
would just
a
I would
myth
just
going
pick them up
around
by the
about
legs and I
daddy
would
long-
take them away.
there
Although one time
was
one of them literally let go of half of its legs before it went outside, and I was like, "Why did you do this, you poor thing? I didn't want to take your legs."
Oh,
there was one time, very very late at night, in the middle of the night during high school, where on the steps to the basement in my parents' house, I saw a spider that was brown and fuzzy and about the size of like a $50 coin.
So a wolf spider then.
I was gonna say probably a wolf spider.
Probably. I don't know spiders well enough to tell you what it was, but oh my god, that
Wolf spiders
scared
are-
me.
So funny because they're the ones that like when people are like the spider chased me. Yeah, wolf spiders have no fear.
I just stared at it and I'm just like, well,
I guess I
Also,
die
they're
down
just,
here.
like,
yeah.
they're just really good spiders to have around because they kill everything else that's scary. So like,
They do.
Now this is why you just get a praying mantis, and then you don't have to worry about spiders.
oh, I wish we
The
had
wolf-
them up here. We see them very rarely, but we do see them sometimes.
I do. There are the one spider that I really like that we have here are the jumping spiders.
They're really cute.
They're very cute, and I love how they move.
Yeah, they're neat.
And I think I've told this
I'm always
story-
afraid they're gonna jump at me though, so I like keep a distance. But
I think I've told this
They're
story
really cute.
before, but I remember I went into my history course to take an exam, and I kept feeling something on my back, and so I kept leaning back against my chair to try and scratch at it. And then finally, after the test was done, I went to the bathroom, and yeah, big old jumping spider was just hanging out inside my shirt on my
Ah!
back
Yep.
the entire time.
No, 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 no. No.
It didn't bite me or anything. It was just like, I'm here for the test. I'm here to learn. And it was surprisingly fine because I kept pushing back against the chair.
I
just
When
took
I
it back
was-
outside.
when I was 6 years old, I woke up one day and I still have the scar from this. I had a big old bump on my stomach, and like I said, I still have the scar from this. And my parents were like, "Oh, a spider must have bit you in the middle of the night," and I'm like, "What?" Like, it didn't wake me up, but like I had that as a bump on me for years. And then, like, eventually it just turned into a scar.
So I read an article recently that a lot of skin issues and like bites that we get, bites in quotes,
Mm-hmm.
are blamed on spiders needlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a huge bias against aggressive house spiders or hobo spiders. Come to find out, I'm wrong. And those motherfuckers are actually really docile, and they don't want to bite people, and they rarely bite people.
Mm-hmm.
And for hating on them for so long. And same with brown recluses. They're actually a pretty docile spider, and they're unlikely to bite.
But
So
yeah, the problem
whatever,
is,
like
they go into like your shoes or something, and you put your shoe on, and
yeah,
that's when they bite. Is because they're scared.
like same with black widows.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, black widows do have that venom that can hurt you or hospitalize you.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, nobody's died of that in, like, so long because it's just
Okay.
not dangerous.
Right.
And so spiders just get a bad rap for being scary looking.
well,
And
see,
I feel
and then-
awful.
and that's the thing about my quote-unquote spider bite that I got when I was 6 years old is, like, my parents never, like, took me to the doctor to get it checked or anything like that.
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. So it's like, I don't know if it even was like a spider bite of any kind. I just know I woke up one day and it was there.
And
And a lot of those smaller spiders don't even have the capacity to bite through human skin. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times when you like smack them and smack your arm, you're pushing them down and you force the bite. You push
Yeah.
the venom into your skin, and
Right.
that's when people get those little spiders.
We're not saying black widows aren't dangerous. It's just that,
They're
Yes, they
totally
are.
dangerous.
yeah, they're dangerous. It's just that, you know, people aren't dying from black widow bites
Black
very commonly.
widows
It's
are not,
usually
like-
treatable.
Black widows are not.
Yeah.
They're not aggressive. They're not like
They're the
wolf spiders.
laziest bastards I've ever met as far as spiders. Laziest. I mean, you should definitely remove them if you have them at your home because
gotta be
Yeah.
their
careful.
venom
Yeah.
is
It's still
a very
lethal.
powerful neurotoxin.
Still,
Yes.
like if you're gonna move them, still put on. Don't like handle them in your hands. Get them in like a glass something,
yeah.
and just put them somewhere else. And they're not gonna put up much of a fight. Just like, what happened?
I remember this is like circling way back all of a sudden just because you said the glass stuff. I remember one time we had a big old wasp in our living room from the same bit of leaving our door open constantly, and I like, this is like a huge like hornet, probably more than even a wasp. And
Yeah,
like
a yellow jacket.
no, like it was like brown and huge with
Oh.
a stinger.
Creepy.
That's why I say we like hornet, or maybe that is a wasp. Then I don't know anymore. I don't remember what these. I don't remember what these
Is
look like anymore.
A
I
dirt-
don't know,
is it
man.
A dirt
Um,
dauber
I don't know. I've always just called them wasps
or
or
mud
hornets.
dauber? They're big. They're very large and usually dark in color.
Yeah, and they sting
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's that.
Very aggressive.
Yeah. So what my brother did, so like, yeah, we couldn't like shoo it out, and we couldn't like get it to go away, and it did feel like it was a bit aggressive. So what my brother did is he put oh shoot, what's that stuff called? He like
KillTheBugsDead.com.
No. He put chloroform in a glass. Either that or hydrogen peroxide. I don't know which it was anymore. I don't know, like, but he like put that in the glass like shallowly, and then he like caught the wasp in the glass like against the window, and he just held it there until the wasp died.
Oh no.
Or at least until it like stopped moving, like enough that he could then like take it outside. He was like, "Nope, this is how we're doing this now, because this thing is hardy and like it's not, and it's aggressive and it's flying around enough, and like, we don't need this. Here we go." I was like, "Okay, here we go indeed."
Last time we got a wasp in our house, my dad just got a fly swatter and climbed up on a chair to try and get it, and he fell off the chair. So
Every day's an adventure in your family, huh?
Good job, Dad.
because he was the only one who was going to go for it, because I'm a weenie, and the mom and my brother are allergic. So and then my dad was like, "Well, I guess it's up to me."
Got a bee down my cleavage one time.
Ah.
Ooh. Dislike. That's what I'll say on that one.
It was not that bad. I just didn't know it was a bee, so I like reached down there to get whatever leaf just fell down there, and it stung me, of course, like right in the
Right.
chest.
Oh.
And I felt worse for the bee than I felt for myself, because I was like, no, you didn't need to die. That was the wrong place to go.
Didn't need to go like this.
Yeah.
Food Tim?
In the,
Awesome.
Oh, Gary, we're going back downstairs. Babe, did you hear me?
in the voice chat is me, Tuss, and Water, and
I
Eve.
did.
Somebody in the chat asked.
There's a whole bunch
Oh,
of
yeah,
people
yeah,
in
yeah.
here.
Whole bunch of friendos.
Yeah, let's sound off. I'm Shawn.
I'm Tennelle.
I'm
Tuss.
Audrey. Oh.
Let's try that again. Audrey.
Audrey, aka Water.
Tuss.
Hello.
And Teeth.
Hi.
There we go.
There we go. Indeed.
I hope that clarified who's who.
And oop.
Just leave her. Just leave her. We'll be down in just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, actually, I think that's going to be it for this stream.
Alright.
Well,
We all
it's
ended-
been nice being here.
Yeah. The reason it's the end of the stream is because that was Pokemon number 25.
You did it.
I mean, I would only count all the RCS as like 2.
A lot.
Well, you know what?
Uh-huh.
Fair, but I still did like 5 plus 3 more. I did 8
Yeah.
proper Pokemon plus 17 Arceus.
Yeah.
So I still did a
stuff.
good number today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got the Generation 4 poster done. So that's cool. So all of these Pokemon will be done and uploaded to the Twitters and the Tumblrs and the Discords, all within the
Teas.
next
There's so many teas.
within the next
Tennelle, teas,
half
Tuss,
hour to an
Tumblr,
hour.
Twitter.
This has been a good time. I want to say thank you to everybody that came along and joined in the stream. It was a good time. So
Yeah.
thank you, Tuss, Teef, and Audrey.
Happily. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
Yep.
Thank you for having us.
indeed.
Glad I could show up.
It was a good time. So these will be up later. Upcoming streams. This is actually a pretty calm week. We only have one stream coming up. And that is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube, on Twitch. Twitch, we are doing a Pokemon Shield stream. the Let's Play is over.
Yo.
And that means it's time to fight.
We get our butts handed to us.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we will be doing some max raid battles with all of our patrons and other friends that want to play with us. We'll do that for a bit, and then we are going to have versus battles, double battles against patrons and such. And we are definitely going to lose a lot of them.
I will not challenge you because I would a lot of them, so.
Yeah.
You went all out just this once. And I mean, I could also put team members on that I've specifically trained to be more competitive. But no, we're going to use our team from the Let's Play.
I mean, in my original playthrough,
cute.
I did specifically train all of mine once I could get enough berries to erase all of their things, too, so...
Yeah, so I won't be using my level 100 honey, shiny Gudra, and I won't be using silver, my Silvally, that I'm also, like, min-maxing their IV stats and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be a little unfair for the most part, because most people don't do that. If
Maybe
someone
it's
is like,
slightly,
bring it on, I want to see you at your strongest, I'll be like, all right, you'll still kick my ass.
Me.
But hey, that's going to be fun. That'll be happening, again, 6 p.m. Eastern Time over on twitch.tv/SCIXARITE. Tuss has posted a link in the chat already. And then the next stream will be Monday, back here, Pokemondays. We will be continuing on with the next 75 Pokemon? Yes, the next 75 remaining Pokemon. Holy cow.
All 75 in one stream.
I mean, sure, 18 of those are all Silvally, but like, hold on.
Wait a second.
Hey, wait, hold on. Set the
All right.
bar a little high.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Again, who knows? I might do some random middle of the night streams where I do more. It really depends on how busy I am. So that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And now we're going to go eat some food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.